I've spent a lot of time playing Atomfall recently, and I was in need of a bit of a palate cleanser. What perfect timing for the Earth Appreciation Festival, which was on Steam recently, and it ran between the 1st and the 8th of April. So this video is all about the 5 different demos I got to try out from that festival, some of which will actually be upcoming releases. So let's go. First up, we have Adapt. This is a survival and evolution animal simulation game. You can alter the gene makeup of your creature, stamina for speed or camouflage for survivability, decide what its diet comprises, whether it's land-based or aquatic, that kind of thing. You do have a limited number of changes available to you, and once you've made your weird science project, you launch onto a random seed world. I ended up creating this upright anteater with extra arthropod legs because I kind of thought it looked ridiculous. I found a spawn site, and the first thing you do is go around and identify items. Plants, insects, rocks, foods, berries, and even other animals. There's also a kind of social interaction menu with which the game asks you to make a friend. I found Rudy Roundabout here, just enjoying the morning spin, and we got to chatting about all things rotational. Apparently I spin faster than he does, and after a heated argument we parted ways. I'll never forget our time together, Rudy. Anyway, screw Rudy. I made friends with this raptor with spinach face and this walking wine bottle. I was making friends everywhere. I tried chatting up this hot piece of ass, but apparently I wasn't her type. I was trying pretty hard to make this fun for myself, but either I'm too impatient or the game wasn't offering up enough dopamine for me to get invested. I think also the simplistic graphical style, while functional, was reminding me too much of trashy Roblox games. I'll wait for full release, which is yet to be announced, but I get the impression this is likely not for me. Second game on the docket was Crab God, and actually this has already been released mid last year by Sydney-based developer Chaos Theory Games. It's also currently on sale for 40% off. Crab God is a single-player sea-based strategy game / builder. The Crab God is aging, and a new Crab God must be chosen and protected. At the start of the game you choose which crabling will be the new Crab God, and for me it had to be this little guy Nibbler. I mean, who doesn't want to worship at the altar of a Crab God named Nibbler, right? So Nibbler was chosen and put upon the altar. Once that's sorted, you take control of assigning all the roles to the other crablings. You can have builders, scavengers, hunters, worshippers. The worshippers earn you currency via prayer, I suppose, and you spend the currency on building reefs and plant life to attract sea creatures and ultimately food, which you then collect to a threshold that allows you to progress deeper into the ocean. There's also antagonistic forces that want to attack your crops, and I suppose ultimately the crab god egg itself. So there are only so many crablings to assign to these jobs. The more food you collect, the more your crablings can level up at the end of each level and obtain special abilities that will help your colony along. This was cute, really graphically impressive, and ultimately really fun. I was left wanting more when the demo suddenly ended, so this is a definite win for me, and I'll likely be picking this up while it's on sale to delve into it a little bit more. Next was a game I've been waiting for since mid last year when I first heard about it, Drifter. This is also from an Australian developer in Melbourne, Powerhoof. Drifter is a point-and-click investigation thriller, and the way I would describe this game is imagine Monkey Island but set in Biff Tannen's casino town from Back to the Future 2. It seems like a pretty dirty and depressing world from what I've seen in the demo, but whoa man, am I itching to get my hands on the full release of this bad boy. From the very kickoff, this had its filthy hobo hands on my attention and I was fully invested. This kind of opening was what I was lacking from Atomfall in terms of character buy-in. This guy gets shot at, insulted, and murdered in the first 6 minutes of this thing, and worst of all, his phone ran out of juice. I mean, come on, that's compelling stuff. But seriously, this demo was an absolute standout for me. As soon as the "You survived the demo" message came up, I wanted to know when this thing was dropping, which turns out to be sometime this year, hopefully soon. So keep your ears to the ground for that one. Beyond These Stars was my next demo. It's developed by Balancing Monkey Games out of Dunedin. This is a sort of colony sim builder which happens to be on the back of a giant space whale, so a little inspiration from Terry Pratchett potentially. Yes, I know Pratchett's Discworld was on elephants, which were on the turtle. It's close, alright? The opening cutscenes were these gorgeous painted motion shots of intrepid adventurers flying off into space. I was really loving it. We start building a colony on the back of the whale. Set up some potato farms, some wood cutting, and some mining and smelting. It seems that the tech tree is expanded with the gathering of a certain threshold of commodities, like 5 bits of wood allows you to build a woodcutting hut, so many pieces of iron ore allow you to build a smelter. It all seems logical, and I was enjoying the hexagonal build style. I did find that I had trouble placing the buildings down carefully such that they joined the road. It doesn't seem to happen automatically, and a couple of times a building didn't create an entrance from the nearby road and essentially became unusable. So that was a little bit of a gripe I had playing this. Overall, the short time I spent with it has made me at least a little curious about it. It's probably not an immediate pickup from me, but I'll be keeping my eye on it. It also releases sometime this year. Finally, I had a look at Strange Horticulture by developer Bad Viking. This is another title that already released, actually in 2022. Quite a strange investigation game crossed with a business simulation, I guess. It's actually similar to Do No Harm in a way, which I recently reviewed with Sausage Mahoney. Check that video out at the link above. The demo plays like a naturalist pharmacy, where you, as the shopkeeper, don't know which plants are which, so you'll be helping your customers while at the same time learning which plants are what and what they do. Plus there's also a cute cat that you can chill out with. After my time with Do No Harm, I'm curious to see if I get more out of Strange Horticulture. I'll be looking to see when this goes on sale, as while I'm tempted by the demo, I already have a bit much on my plate to buy it for full retail price at this point in time. So that's it, Earth Appreciation Festival is over and we're now into the London Games Festival until the 13th of April. I won't get enough time to try any demos out of that one unfortunately, but I will be keeping my eyes peeled on what's going on.